Hey everyone, Dime Coffee here, and I just want to share a little something with you that I've been working on when I get the time. I know I normally do more comedic animation, but I've always wanted to try my hand at something bigger and a little more serious. Not completely serious, because I don't know if I'm capable of that, but I've always loved dark fantasy stuff. I grew up on things like Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, Legend, Conan the Barbarian, and stuff like that. So this is my attempt at that, a love letter to the films that got me to this point in life. Art style uses a lot of cross-hatching, which I feel really lends itself to the dark fantasy look, but is not easy to animate traditionally. Thankfully, I figured out a way to do so in Toon Boom Harmony. And I'm not using any AI at all, none whatsoever. I'm even going to do sound effects and voiceover myself. There won't be much dialogue, as I want it to be more atmospheric and tell its story visually, but I'll chuck some in here and there. I won't show anything moving just yet, as I want it to be a bit of a surprise, but I was thinking that since I want to do something more long form, that I'll show my progress as I go and then unveil the short once it's fully done. It's pretty close to ready for animation, but it'll be a minute as I do have a job and some kind of life. So the plan is to have something to show every week, whether it's dark fantasy progress or a funny short with the alien guy, and then the dark fantasy short once it's done. I consider this dark fantasy short like a pilot episode. If people seem into it after the first one comes out, I intend to clean up my process a bit, get a better pipeline set up, and then just altogether make the dark fantasy short stuff easier and quicker to make for my hopefully adoring audience. I also need to figure out a name for it, because dark fantasy short just isn't cutting it. So if you're into human-made animation about little gobbos and the friends and enemies they make on their weird, fantastical journey, I'd love it if you followed me. I've got a link tree in my bio where you can find the 4 platforms I'm currently on, and then just follow me on the one you like most. So thanks for listening, if you made it this far, and extra thank you if you decided to join me on this journey as I do my inner child a favor and follow a dream. Bye!